himself. All right. Oh, did I do the time wrong? Do you all know when it is? It's been perfect for an introvert like you. You just sit there and just talk to yourself in a chat room. That's, whatevs. Now I'm here and I wrecked it. I wrecked it for Marv. He was having a perfectly fine time talking to himself. And I turned it on and I wrecked it. What's going on, Paul? Oh. Windy, blustery, rainy day. That's okay. Keeping on, keeping on. Oh. Keep on, keeping on. Oh, the live chat. Oh, did they change it? Nope. They changed the format again. They moved things around on me. YouTube. They changed the setup again, the setup system. You have to go looking for things. They really want to make it difficult for people to go live horizontally. They hit it again. They hit it. Like default, they started defaulting to vertical and then they made it, now they've hidden where you need to change it to horizontal. I wish you could set it to never. Save your settings to never ask me if I want it to be vertical or facing that way. I never want that. Just don't. Oh. But we're here. And I'll be here with whoever is coming. I'm making a sandwich. I'm going to make a sandwich. I'm going to eat it. And we'll hang out with whoever comes. That's what we'll do. In fact, I don't even care that it's just me and Paul and Marv. I'm going to start making my sandwich because I am hungry. I am undernourished and under nicotined again. But we'll make our way through the world as we always do. Gretchen's here with her green name and her teal star. Oh, start with an onion. Dull ass knife that still needs to be sharpened. Half an onion today for sandwich. It. Making dinner. Half an onion's lots for a sandwich today. Yeah, there. Some of the Fior. Good. A little garlic later. Oh, I just want to be eating already. Oh, come on, break that up. What's going on, my friends? Busy day down at the Crow's Nest today. And tomorrow is like the first Sunday for a while now that I haven't had a class to teach. So, actual Sunday off this week. It's going to be weird. Onion. Let those rock for a little bit. Sold the jet today. That a guy. What did you end up getting for it? Did you gotta drop the? Do you have to drop the rate? $5.50. Well, it's better than a kick in the pants. Now, what's that $550? You got to turn that $550 into something else for the shop or something, I guess. I don't know. What's my favorite power tool to use? My favorite power tool to use is the one that's going to do the job that I need done. It's an unfair question because if I pick my favorite, I mean, when I need to cut big swooping curves in a table rail, it's the bandsaw. If I need to make a bunch of repeated width rip cuts, it's the table saw. If I need to make something flat, it's, I think in the spirit of the question, maybe, depending on what the spirit of the question is, I think if I could only have one, no, let's not do that. That's unfair. I'm gonna put it towards safetying up the new bike. That's not, no, it's got to be shop stuff. LED lights so they can see me better. Okay, I guess, I mean, fine. It's not fun, though. Fair answer, what is your favorite thing to do? Sleep is my favorite thing to do. I mean, I like turning. I do enjoy turning for the sort of quick hit, instant gratification of turning. I can go from piece of wood to finished thing in a half an hour. That's cool. So my lathe, I guess, would have to qualify as one of my favorite power tools. Oh, this is happening. Was thinking no stream. No, that's next week. Next week there is not, because I'm going to be busy all night, but he's going to guess the lathe. Who is? Me? I don't have to guess. It was a question for me. Make a delicious sandwich. I do like turning, but I mean, unless you're making something round. Why did you demonetize your video this morning? I didn't know that I did. I hope I didn't. I'll have to check that, because if I did, that's not good. That video was amazing. Imho, your best. Hey, sweet. Flat work and late. It was super long. I mean, if you like long videos, it was, yeah. There was a lot involved. The short sanding clips. Yes, you don't need to watch sanding for more than a couple of seconds. You played the song Hurt in the background. I did, but it is not, that song is not apparently, that doesn't have a claim on it. Apparently you can cover Hurt without getting your money stolen. And I knew that. The reason that I included it was because I put up that video on YouTube of me and the boys playing that song, and it did not get claimed. So I knew that I could then use it in videos if I wanted to. Same with Come Down. Come Down didn't get claimed either. I guess some people are more protective of their music than other people in terms of like covers and things. But you don't know that until you try to put it up and it says like, by the way, this money is getting taken by Geffen Records or whatever. I hope it isn't. Nice storage thingy. It's a pretty nice storage thingy. I think in future, instead of making what I think will be a nice looking cabinet of some kind, I think I may plan at least the shop furniture around what I want it to hold. Instead of, I mean, the whiskey cabinet was for whiskey and it fit whiskey and glasses nicely. It doesn't anymore, but I've done that a couple of times actually. The saw cabinet was not designed well for storing what it's meant to store. I made it to a dimension without actually thinking about whether that dimension was good for purpose. And same with this one. Like, I don't know what it's going to hold other than the Band-Aid drawer. Like, I don't know what to put in it. So maybe I should make my storage. I mean, the spray can cabinet literally was designed to fit spray cans. This is a good way to design storage. Don't make a thing that's supposed to store you don't know what. Because then you don't know what to put in it because nothing really fits properly. Like I don't have anything that is the right size to be stored in there. What was that like to edit? Just longer and otherwise normal? Yeah, pretty much. Just more clips. It's like more footage. I'm getting better and better at I want to say only recording what I'm going to need. That's not, I mean, I film every part of a process of a build, and then I just use like a few seconds of each of those things. So there's a lot of wasted footage, but when I import them all in, I just organize them by file title, and then they're chronological. And then I can just pull them into the timeline and cut out each bit that I want from each clip. So it's just longer. And some of those clips were really long, like the ones where you were perched, or the viewer was perched, like up in the corner of the shop, and it was getting like a whole bunch of stuff. Those were like, 15-minute clips that I grabbed 15 seconds out of. So it's a little bit. It's because Johnny Cash covered it, and Nine Inch Nails dude he has a name. Let it go. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, some companies are more protective of their IP, so to speak. Like it's Come Down. It's just the production company that owns the rights to that song didn't care when I put that up. So, wifey is happy today. Okay, good. She doesn't have to deal with ads on her computer's Android pad or phone when it's connected to the wireless. Hey! Glad that she doesn't have to deal with ads. Our artistic side is coming out. I think it always is there. Peckerwood's here. Rick Rubin, producer, got that to happen. Trent said he was emotional and how much it meant to have Cash cover his song. So he just said everybody do it? That's cool. That's nice of him. It's a good song. Why is there only one thumb? There's a bunch of you here. Come on. Just because this show sucks, is that why? It's doing really well so far for like a 45-minute video in terms of its like analytics or whatever, but it's only a day in, so who knows. I was quite happy with my title on that video. I was a little bit proud of myself for the not so subtle dig at like the YouTube environment. what, I don't even remember what it is, like super exciting video title or something like that. Mike with the call to action there. Yeah, don't forget to smash buy the patreon.com/wooden things and stuff. Long form documentary videos are the big thing the last year. Oh yeah? People actually watching things for extended periods of time? I don't know. I'd much rather, if I'm going to spend time watching something, I want it to be worth my time. But I'm not a typical internet user for sure. I hurt myself today because I listened to Mikey play. And that wasn't you hurting yourself. I was hoping he would do what. Guess that misunderstood. Not great. You've done better. Trent Reznor, that's his name. Yep. Well, tent. You said tent, but yeah. Too much fresh air on a pedestrian bridge over a highway. Yay! Too much fresh air. Yeah, that's dangerous. It's not that fresh if it's over a highway though. It's getting all the exhaust. That's you've got exhaust toxicity. That's why. Cook onions. Refresh. I see. I can't refresh during the middle of the show. I mean, it's up to 7 now, though, so it's good. Just make sure you remember that it's important for whatever reason. Oh, I want this food in my belly. And I'm gonna get it in my belly. Gonna go with the chicken. What did I get? Chicken calabrese. Don't remember the cheese that I got. Provolone, I think. Chicken calabrese provolone sandwich on an everything bagel tonight with some fried onions. I did have a laugh watching your vid. Hey, Larry Stone's here. I did have a laugh on here. You can't get the drawer out. Whack the cabinet with a big mallet. Yep. Well, it's like stupid tape nib pulled off from inside the case. It was a little bit too tight, and the tape pulled off. And then I'm like, well, I can't get the damn drawer out now. So the whole thing's gonna come off. My favorite was when I was like banging the whole cabinet on the workbench trying to get the drawer out. It's like maybe if I just do a little duk 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 on the bench. Nope. I learned that the internet exists to share a complete Dune 1 and 2 where a team replaced Timothy Chalamet with Elmo. That's good editing. I like that. Exhaust came from the haters. It came from everybody equally. Pepper jack cheese is good. It's true. I almost got a habanero Havarti, but I decided to just go with provolone. fried onion never cooks. Keeltronics is here. It seems that way, doesn't it? I just need them to just... They're getting there. They're pretty close. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them finish off over in the other pan. And then I use my residual chili oil here to toast up my bagel. A little garlic there. Toast this guy up, and then we've got, I don't know. I've never had the pre-cooked, but you can't, apparently you can't just buy one chicken breast. And I didn't want to buy a bunch of chicken, and then, so I got the chicken breast strips that are just, they'll be fine, I guess. I don't know. And I got some calabrese. I got the provolone. At least, I mean, it'll be quick because I don't have to cook the chicken, but it'll probably not be awesome. It won't be as good as it should be. Calabrese provolone chicken onion sandwich on an everything bagel. Sounds pretty good to me. With the chipotle mayo. Some yellow mustard. I'll just throw the whole thing in. pre-cooked chicken? I don't know. It'll be fine. Just heat it up a little bit. It'll be fine. Oh, that one went missing. You want ants? That's how you get ants. Calabrese chicken, provolone, onion sandwich. That's a pretty good song. This might be enough for 2 sandwiches. I may have made enough food for 2 sandwiches. Okay, we'll make 2 sandwiches. Whatever, I'm pretty hungry. I'm pretty sure it's going to be delicious. Yeah. Let's make another sandwich. Make 2. It's got a pretty good sandwich mixture there. Oh, it's a good thing I'm hungry. Make a couple of sandwich piles. There's one sandwich pile. Right here. Some onions involved. Another sandwich pile over here. Ah, whatever. Okay. That one's going in my belly. Oh, oh, that was too hot. Ooh. Let's go like this. Oh, burn. All right. Whatever. The plan didn't work. I was like trying to make little like sandwich patties, but came apart. So yeah. Uh-huh. All right. What did I miss? It's going to be messy. Yeah, it is. Sean McGill's here. I think it's prosciutto. Nope. I was wondering what the red meat. It is Calabrese. Yeah. Calabrese chicken provolone. And whoever said it's going to be messy is absolutely correct. But it's also going to be delicious. Last few minutes brought to you by Cooking Sounds ASMR. Yeah, now you get eating sounds. Can't believe he masticates on a live video. All the time. Lots. Onion, chicken, Calabrese. Provolone. Oh. Masticate. I'm not a chronic masticator. In fact, this is going to be my first time today. So there. It's a good looking sandwich. I bet it's going to be delicious also. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Good balance. Sweet, spicy. There's not very much sweet. Mm-hmm. All I have is microwave shells and cheese. Well, go get yourself some. I love provolone. Provolone is one of my favorite cheeses in terms of sandwich cheeses. Havarti is up there. What's wrong with your bagel, though? It's just because it's like a cheap generic everything bagel. It's probably great value or something. And it's I mean, everything great value is only like a pretty mediocre value, really. Where's the Coke? The Coke's over in the fridge. I'm just getting half of it in first. Hold on. That's a good sandwich. I just had toasted muffins with butter and Vegemite. I was going to say that doesn't sound good, but I've never had Vegemite. That would be a good Mike's never had this food before. That would be a good Mike's never had this food before episode. I mean, it might not be good. It would be fun. Nah. You guys, like, you cannot tell me that does not look like something you want to put in your mouth. Mexican Coke. Because treat yourself. Vegemite is actually pretty good. I mean, the Australians like it, and they seem like, you know, in terms of a group of people descended from convicts, they seem like pretty good people. Let's all vote for Vegemite as Mike's never had this food before next round. Well, I'd have to get, I don't know if you can, I mean, I imagine you can get it here. I don't think I've ever seen it. And I don't think it's probably going to be worth it for an Australian to send me some. Because they'd pay like $3 for it and it would cost them $40 to send it to me. Needs jalapenos and bacon. Well, I don't know that it needs anything really. It's pretty spot on. It definitely. I don't even think it's one of the few times that I will say that this. I don't think it would be better with bacon. It might be, but I think the Calabrese kind of serves the purpose that the bacon would. You still have Mexican Coke? No, I have it again. I think you might have missed the part where Chris Pinnell did some research for me and found out that I can buy them here in Campbell River. They're about $7.50 for 4. But I buy them because for a special treat. Because I treat yourself. I deserve it sometimes. I'm not going to drink them all the time. I think I go through, well, I've bought since I finished the 2 that Paul sent, I think I just went and got my 3rd 4-pack. So maybe I have one every sort of 4 days 5 days, something like that. Shut your mouth about something being better than bacon. Something is better than bacon. I didn't say it's better. I said the Calabrese serves the same purpose that bacon would. And that I don't think, but I could be wrong, that bacon would make this better. Because it would kind of feel superfluous. It just doesn't need anything. Like this. If this was, I mean, technically, this is a Mike's never had this food before, because I've never made this sandwich before. So if I'm gonna score this sandwich, like it's a 9. Yep. I wondered why you couldn't buy them there. Apparently I could. I had just never looked. I didn't know they were a thing until Paul sent them. And until Paul sent them, I probably would never have bought a 4-pack of Coke for $7.50, thinking like they're probably going to be worth it. Even if I had seen them, I don't think I would have been able to pull the trigger on that. New sandwich for Jack in the Box. I think everybody should make this sandwich once. You've got the recipe now. You've got a tutorial on how to make it. You just save this guy, save this episode, and go back to it. Actually, this is one of the ones I should download this live show and clip out the cooking section and edit it together and make this a cooking video. Because this is a good sandwich. And it's very complicated to make, so you need video instructions. Will be the official Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff sandwich. There'll never be an official Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff sandwich. It's like, I don't think we'll ever get a 10 out of 10 either. Nothing's perfect. There isn't. I'm never going to make something and be like, this is the perfect food. And 10 out of 10 is perfect. It means there cannot possibly be anything better than this. And that's a pretty arrogant thing to be able to say. Like to say that there will never be anything better than this feels at best disingenuous. At worst, just to say emphatically, which a 10 out of 10 would be an emphatic declaration, there will never be a food that goes in my mouth that is better than this one. I feel like that's not a thing I'll ever say. But this is easily a 9. 9 plus. 9.2. It's pretty good. Mm-hmm. If the next coming video isn't this sandwich, yeah, that's about. It won't be the next one. I got turning videos coming. I will try to remember to download this video and crop out that cooking section though. I can edit this together into like a 6-minute cooking video that ends with me calling it a 9.2. Hold on. I need the thumbnail. Hold on. There we go. Screenshot of that guy for the thumbnail for that video. Be like, you'll never believe what I put in this sandwich. Or something stupid. I get dozens of views on that. Whoop whoop. I'm beginning to want to lathe before a table saw. A lathe. If the question is, which would I get first? You cannot, well, you can. A table saw requires other things. You can't make something with a table saw. Start to finish. Not true. I mean, you need some clamps and some glue and stuff. Like, you can take a piece of wood and make it into a thing with a lathe. It would be much more difficult for you to take a piece of wood and make it into a thing with just a table saw. Epic hidden food gem from wood shop. You'll never guess what happens. Watch till the end. Just fix some popcorn in the air popper. There you go. Popcorn's good. It's better than my son's bologna on banana bread with ketchup. I want to hate it as a concept, but I don't. Mikey B, how you doing, my friend? You're just in time to finish eating my sandwich. I got another half. Saw a guy turn a bowl on a table saw. Not something I don't think he was turning it. I mean, I guess he technically was. It was spinning. Was that Izzy? I watched Izzy do that. He rigged up a thing and then he like dropped it down as it was spinning over the blade of the table saw. Not for me. Hard to say why lathe has more uses until your husband says, hey, I need a spoon. I guess you could do a spoon on a lathe. I don't think I would, though. Hey, it's disgusting. Banana bread, bologna ketchup sandwich. I think I would rather eat that than tomato soup. Seems sketchy and gimmicky. I mean, if you need a bowl and you don't have a lathe and you got a piece of wood and you got a table saw and you really need a bowl, you have no other way to do it. Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't be for me. You only get one radius, too. It's like, I don't know. Everybody can like what they like. If you like making bowls on a table saw, not something I would have thought that I would ever say. Because the dollar store doesn't have any bowls. Yeah, well, but not made out of mesquite that you got from your firewood pile in your backyard, though. Where are you going to get a mesquite bowl made out of the wood from your backyard if you don't have a lathe and all you have is a table saw? Where are you going to get that? Ketchup is gross. It has its place. I put ketchup on a fair number of things. Tomato soup is real food. No, it's not. Tomato soup is just thick tomato juice. At best, it's a beverage. I will not call it a food. At most, I will call it a thick beverage that doesn't taste good. I offered to send you a mesquite bowl blank, but you didn't want it. I think that conversation may have had more facets to it. Good sandwich. Let's try for another thumbnail. Just in case, like, I need a backup one. I'm about to have a small mesquite tree cut down. What can I do to prevent it being used to smoke? What can I do to prevent it being used to smoke? I'm going to need to know what that question is before I can answer that. You can prevent it being used to smoke by not ring to smoking it. Keep it away from fire, I think would be your best plan. I feel like it wouldn't ring to smoke without being in contact with fire. If that helps. Tomato soup is thin ketchup. Okay, I suppose. I feel like in order for tomato soup to be thin ketchup, it would need a bunch of sugar and a little bit of spices, seasonings and things. But that I think is, yeah. So then, in which case, even in that case, it's still not a food. It would be like a thin condiment. Meat? Question mark. Yes. I like the thin version, but in here for the comparison. Gretchen makes me happy with the because I just like sometimes I don't even want to try, and sometimes I'll be like, sure, and sometimes she clarifies, sometimes she doesn't. Gretchen is fun. I have an 8x3 mesquite bowl blank. Might make a bowl out of it this week. That's a good idea. Seasoning. Now I know Mike has only had bad tomato soup. All tomato soup is bad. I've never had a good tomato soup, probably because every time I've had tomato soup, it's been bad. So why would I keep trying? Like, once you try something 3 or 4 times, and it's always shit, stop trying it. Need to make sure my tools are sharp. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty hard. You gave me a little bit, like a little sort of burly looking live edgy bit piece that I've got around someplace. I was going to make a bottle stopper or something with it. Gretchen, you're from Texas and you don't like smoked meat. No, she doesn't like smoked hickory. Or no, smoked mesquite ring. Or she wants to prevent the smoke ring from the mesquite. Or something. I know you miss me when you don't have my type speak. If there's one thing that I need more of in my life, it's confusion. I'm glad I made enough for 2 of these. I was raised by New Yorkers, but I don't like charcoal taste either. I'm not sure I understand the connection. Do New Yorkers like charcoal as a flavor? Someday you might find the best tomato soup in the world. I may already have found it. And it was gross. We don't know that I haven't had the best one. Mm. Mm-mm. I may follow that with one of the Tony's Chocolonelys. Might let that sit for a minute. Whew. That was seriously a good sandwich. That was times two. And what's New York got to do with your dislike of smoked meats? What do you take that back? That's right. I don't like smoked meat, even the deli variety. You can like what you like. It's fine. My mother liked burned meat. I know people who like burned meat. I used to think she didn't know how to grill, but learned she liked it burned. And that's fine. I'm pretty sure that it's cancerous, but, well, not cancerous, it's a carcinogen. But speaking of charcoal, Marvo's, look, he's got science, look out. Wait, maybe. Google health plus activated plus charcoal. If you're going to try those booster juice smoothies, why would you do that? Radio ads bothered me enough that I went on a reading binge. Why would you? Don't have a booster juice smoothie, first of all. If you want to make a drink in a blender, make a drink in a blender. Don't pay somebody else to. Speaking of which, that's another video I should do. The best milkshake. I make the best milkshake. And I could make a video of making the best milkshake. It's really bad for you though. Like Paul would only be able to have like a shot glass worth of it. It's heavy. It's got like a cheesecake in it. Like it's for real. You gotta like what you like. It's true. You want some booster juice smoothie with fucking charcoal in it, you go. Cancer's only temporary. It's true. I mean, life's only temporary. We don't know how long we got. Nobody knows how much time they have. Eat the smoothie. Eat the charcoal smoothie if you want, because nobody knows. We're all just make-believe in our way through the world. Eric Habakabaka. Do you like your barbecue extra crispy? Do I like my barbecue extra crispy? No. But I think we use the term barbecue differently here than you guys do. Like, we use the term barbecue to refer, at least I do. I don't know if this is Canadian or what, but we use the term barbecue to mean cooking something on a fucking barbecue. If you cook it on a barbecue, you barbecued. In the States, you've got like Kansas City barbecue that you can make in Akron, Ohio. People in Akron can make Kansas City barbecue, which just like, I don't understand that. You're in Akron, Ohio. How are you making Kansas City anything? You're making Akron barbecue. But whatever. Still have to find out what to do with the 160-pound mesquite that I have sitting in your shop. I don't think you have to find out what to do with it. You have to decide. This is not going to be like a let's find out what to do with it. Like, you just make a decision. Look, it's my boy Vinny from Pittsburgh. He's from the Pittsburgh region of Pittsburgh. Activated charcoal is used in some hospitals to treat certain types of poisoning. Yes, activated charcoal is used as an absorbent. Like the crumble stuff that they use at the gas station to soak up like diesel spills. That's not the same as the burnt meat. That's not the same thing. Activated charcoal as a medicine is not the same as leaving your steak on the grill too long. Milkshake, bring it and post the recipe because ice cream is the best. That's a video that I will do. Made the world's best milkshake. It involves the vanilla-ist ice cream you can get your hands on, strawberries, preferably fresh, and then you make them into a sugary goop, but you can use frozen ones. Literal cheesecake, some heavy milk and or cream, and a blender. But if you don't want to make a cheesecake in order to make the milkshake, you can use the ingredients that go into making a cheesecake. Like you can use like a brick of cream cheese and a bunch of sugar and stuff. But I go buy a cheesecake and I throw it in the blender with the ice cream and the milk and the strawberries. World's best sounds dangerously like a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 milkshake. It's not there is not a better milkshake. That's just an arrogant thing to say though. Like I cannot say it's like it's a 9.7 milkshake. For sure. Like I venture to guess that there is a very small chance that I will ever have a better milkshake. So I can't give it a 10, but I can give it a 9.7. Mike, I have a question. Does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard? It does. It's if I made this milkshake in a yard, it would absolutely bring all the boys. And girls. And children and dogs. Everybody would come flocking for the milkshake if they knew how good it is. But I would not make enough for everyone. I would make enough for me, and they can all suck it. I'll send them the link to the YouTube video that does not yet exist. I'll say, no, you watch it and make your own. And then make sure that you give me a thumbs up while you're there. And smash that bell. whatever. You'll never guess what I put in the blender. Smokerette. I'm still enjoying that sandwich. It's a Oh, speaking of things on the lathe, I made like some things on the lathe this week. Well, I finished some things. I had started some bowls, both at the Arts Fest when I was doing demos. Look at this, the English walnut. Look at that. That's a beauty. And then a couple like little spalty maple ones. But this Mama Jamma, this is a 12-inch diameter piece of English walnut sapwood. It's not very deep. It's only about 1 3/4 inches or so deep. So it's definitely like platter style. But English walnut sapwood. Look at what the radius of this tree was. So it's got the like literal bark still and some cambium. But like look at the radius. This was an enormous tree. This is 1 foot across. This is the curvature of the outside of this English walnut tree. That's ridiculous. This tree must have been 6+ feet across the middle. So I'm going to make an English walnut sapwood platter out of that. Maybe a chip and dip with the in the middle and then on the outside. Maybe a chip and dip. I don't know. We'll see. I couldn't believe it. I was like, it said English walnut on the side of it on the rack. And I was like, that looks really light. And I pulled it out and realized that it's literally all sapwood from a tree that just a beast, like a huge mammoth of a tree. It's a nice, but it was a nice, heck of a tree. That's right. How soft is the sapwood? I don't know. I've never actually worked with it, but it's fairly light for a 12-inch diameter, 1 3/4-ish, 1.5 inches maybe. Maybe not even actually, maybe, 1.5 inches. But it's not very heavy for a piece of wood that is this big. So it may be relatively soft. We'll find out when I get into it. Chip and dip platter would be awesome. I agree. But because it's not very deep, it wouldn't make a very big, like I want more dip than that. Personally, I would, the dip section would not be very big. Like it wouldn't hold very much dip. You wouldn't even get like a half a cup of dip in there. Which, by the way, would be 125 milliliters of dip. In case you were wondering, I'm gonna have a smoke. Make a piece to set another bowl for the dip to sit in. I did have that thought. Maybe like you make it like a normal chip and dip, but then you make like another dip cup For people who want like a normal human being amount of dip. Maybe out of English walnut heartwood. That'd be cool. That's what this is. This is what English walnut is, what I'm used to from English walnut. Just for fun, how many cups is that? How many cups is what? What's a... How many cups of wood is this? Can't measure solids in cup. Cup is a liquid term. Look sharp with the contrast, and I think it would be, yeah, it would be nice. The biggest verified, how Marv's doing research. The biggest verified English walnut tree is a specimen in Georgia's Lackadacky protected areas, measuring 29 meters. Oh, 95 feet tall. 2.879, 9.5-ish foot diameter trunk. I think this guy was probably 6 feet across. It used to be probably in pieces in wood shops now. Trees, I mean, they get to a certain, you gotta, unfortunately, you have to take down trees. Once they cannot support their own girth anymore. I hope that it came down because it had to. Hoppy spoke of the volume of the space faux sauce. I usually calculate it myself. It's the volume of space faux sauce. Hyperion, the largest tree, is 380 feet tall. That's a big tree. Get wrecked? What do you mean get wrecked? That is a mean thing to say. You get wrecked. Matt, that sounds mean. Why are you being mean? Oh, hell, Hyperion. Is he a giant sequoia? I mean, not all trees get big enough that they can't bear their own weight, but lots of them do. And lots of them start to rot from the inside out and will come down on something if you don't do it on purpose. They will come down when you don't want them to, and they'll kill people or whatever. You sometimes need to take down trees. Friend of mine from Alaska is sending me some caribou and black bear steaks. Hey! I've definitely had caribou. I don't know if I've had black bear. I have had some kind of bear. I've had bear. I don't know what. I mean, I don't know why you gotta be racist about it. It would make a lot of toothpicks. It's true, it would make a lot of toothpicks. Hyperion? Let's not, though. I mean, if it's happy and healthy, leave it alone. But if they gotta come down, they gotta come down. I have a giant weeping sequoia in my front yard. I don't know that I know that tree. Sounds sad. Why is your tree so sad, Sean? And why you gotta call it names? Okay, maybe it thinks you're weird. I love moose. Moose is good. Burgers, steaks, steaks. Yep. Black bear is good, but kind of greasy. Again, I don't know why you gotta be racist about it. I used a shovel to build a ramp over a fallen tree a few days ago. I was on a back road with my little Honda Civic with few options. You needed to get over the tree in your Civic? Might add an axe to the shovel in my trunk. Or you get one of them battery chainsaws. I've heard good things about the DeWalt 20V battery operated like 13-inch chainsaw. I've heard good things about that. It flops over in a weird way. Again, why with the judginess? Weeping sequoia is like a regular one, but it cries a lot. We don't question where the tissues came from. Yeah, don't tell it either. It had a black bear. I had a black bear walk 10 feet from me as it went past the porch I was sitting on. I was at about 10 feet. I was in my shop one night having beers, sitting on my workbench, and the garage door's open, and I'm smoking at my bench and having my beers and whatever. And I just, out of the corner of my eye, there's shadow, and I look over, big ass bear, literally like right in front of my door, just like I'm like, yeah, at 10 feet maybe. It was his civic duty. Oh, that was okay. That was okay. It's nicknamed the Dr. Seuss tree. Maybe I have one of those too then, because I got a tree that looks like a Dr. Seuss. The woodpeckers love it. It's right out here. It's like, it's slouching. Like, it's one of those ones that's probably going to have to come down, like, sooner than later. Because like, every time I look at it, it looks like it's leaning more over my property and like starting to, and like one morning after a storm, I'm going to come out, it's going to be on my truck. Which Veritas hand plane you got that is not the jack? That one is the low angle smoother. Yeah. And then the DX60 block plane, and then the apron plane. And then these little guys are also Veritas guys, little detail rabbit planes. And that's not mine, but it's a Veritas medium shoulder plane. Love my Husqvarna battery chainsaw. It's probably good, yeah. I have an electric chainsaw, 14-inch. Might wrestle a mesquite up on sawhorses and go to town on it. Yeah, make some bull blanks. Damn, you do live in Canada. Yes. Yes, I do. That's the small shoulder. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. It's Brad's. Medium has a nose thing on it. I believe you. I believe you. It's not mine. It's done a little bit of work for me, but it's Brad's, and he may or may not get it back. Should have said horn. It's got a nose thing. Nose thing's fine. Love a good drop bear story. Yeah, you guys and your fictional characters. Them spiders are not fictional though. I've seen them, like not in real life because I've never been. But hot damn, you guys are not kidding with your spiders. I got one. It's not Australia size, but he's pretty good. He's pretty big. He's just chilling up there. Want to see him? I don't know. You guys will probably actually be able to see him. Like, he's pretty good size. He's up there. He's probably, I don't know, 2.5 inches. I'm fine with spiders as long as they don't catch me off guard. If they catch me off guard, I go boom, right? And then it's like, oh, sorry, man, you caught me off guard. But if I know that you're there and like you're just chilling, I'm good. If I see you down here and you don't catch me off guard, I'm going to help you outside. But it's for your own good, like, because I don't want you to catch me off guard and get murdered. That spider understands personal space. Yes, right. That's right. He's doing his thing up there, just chilling. New Zealand friend showed himself in his computer chair, and above it, a wall clock with a spider legs poking out all around it, like a 12-inch. I know. My buddy Scott sent me a picture of one just like doing what this guy's doing up in the corner. But it was like, he was the corner. I'm like, nah, no, I don't think so. At that point, like, my cat is a spider murderer. That's the circle of life, as they were, with the holding the baby over the cliff and singing Hakuna Matata and whatnot. Minnesota has wolf spiders. They get big and can run on water. We had those out in Saskatchewan when I was growing up. They get big. And some of those, I don't know what they call them. They make webs that look like tornadoes. Some of those guys out in the prairies got pretty big too. I feel exactly the same about spiders. Yeah, as long as they're being cool. Cats are gonna cat. It's true. I don't even understand why we do that? Why do we have cats? They provide no benefit to you. They're literally not good for anything except being dicks. You have to do it. They're needy little beings that provide you no benefit, and we let them live in our house. Like, and they do oh, and well, but at least they shit in a box that you have to clean. Like, that's cool. And like, sometimes there's fucking puke on the floor. That's awesome too. Like, why do we have these? They don't like you even. Like, they no respect at all for you or what you're doing. Funnel spiders? I don't know, maybe. I grew up with tarantulas. The size of the spider doesn't bother me. The really thick webs are creepy. I mean, sure, but that's their house. Cats catch mice, and I have a lot of laughs from mine. I mean, okay. I guess. Like, if they make you laugh, there's a value there. But Jesus. Mike, I think I make some bowl blanks and guitar tops out of the mesquite. Sure. Let me know the top dimensions for your standard guitars, and I might cut you a top or two. Okay. I don't really have a standard guitar. Only made one officially all the way to done. And it was, I want to say, 15, 20. I could measure. My minis, though, like the ones that I'm doing right now, are just under 12. I know this because they go through my planer. So 12, 16, 12, 16. My cat has been a big part of my mental health. Spent the last few years alone, and my cat Steve has been good company. Okay, so they have some value for some people. Okay, it's fine. You can eat tomato soup. It's fine. They do not provide me any value. I would die for Peckerwood's cat, Steve. Yeah, sure. I mean, if they provide you some value, that's fine. It's a YouTube video where a guy made a remote control flying drone out of a dead cat. An actual dead cat? Like, was it taxidermied at least or something? Like, that's a little grim. Like, I don't hate cats. I don't hate cats enough to murder them and make them into drones. I just don't get it. You know, the same way that I don't get Labubu's. Like, yeah, I don't get it. It's fine. I just don't get it. Or like, I don't know. Archipelagus. I remember that name at one point. because I think I said it the same way. Archipelagus. 4 weeks sober for booze today. Might try one of those THC drinks this week. That a guy? Yeah, I am almost at 6 months again. April 28th was my last drink sesh. So I think in a couple weeks, here's hoping, I will be getting to 6 months again. This 6 months was a hell of a lot easier than the first 6 months. I made it like 8.5. And I'm at almost 6 months again. So, if that's what you need to do, then I got your back. I've always enjoyed having cats. However, I could definitely go without the frequent vomiting or shitting on the floor. Right? Like, oh, well, at least I get to clean up its shit and puke. So, right on. What's a labubu? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You won't get it either. Probably. It's like they're little critters. They look like from where the wild things are, kid. Kind of like the characters from that book, except it's like a new thing that the kids all want for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. It's fine. I don't have to get it. I love my dog. I always loved cats, but then I got my own dog. See, and the dogs I understand because they actually love you. Pretty sure that cats do not love you. Like, I don't think that they actually, like, if you're not giving them food or cleaning up after them, they don't give a shit about you. Pretty sure. Labobo is just the 2025 Furby. Labubu it's just, yeah. I mean, or the little e-pets or whatever that were the Taka somethings that were, or Beanie Babies for a bit. They're just like every month, and then 6 months later, and everybody's like, why did we like that? Steve made an old lady swear at the vets the other day. Tried to tip him out of the cat carrier, and he's fallen out. And the lady sitting there with her lapdog swore as my cat was twice her dog. Oh, she had one of the little mini dogs, and your cat was way bigger than the dog. I get it. Tamagotchi. Is that those little e-pets? Something like that. Yeah. It's a thing that people like for a little bit, and then they all go like, wow, that was a thing. I've had an evil cat and a sweet cat. I don't want another because it's impossible to tell which one you'll get. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. You guys can have your cats and like them. It's fine. You eat your tomato soup and your kale salad and clean up your cat puke. It's fine. If that's how you want to live your life. have one of each now. Smart and dumb dogs is a thing too. Yeah, but they all love you. I've never met a dog that doesn't at least love its person. Just saying. It's blustery out there. Sean, are you guys getting a big blast down there too? I've never had a cat that wasn't. You can say the words. There was one that we had when I was a kid that was grumpy, but none of them were aggressive. It's not what I'm not saying that they're aggressive and like bitey and scratchy and stuff. Just a lot of them just do not give a shit about you. Like they'll let you give them attention when they feel like it. They don't love you. Like, I'm pretty sure they're doing it because they know that you need it in order for you to keep cleaning up their shit and puke and giving them food. Just were you attacked by a cat or something, Mike? No, I just have never met one that I liked. That I thought was good. I just don't get it. It's like a labubu. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get kale salad. I don't get thick, hot tomato juice as a food. I don't get it. I don't get why you would want to eat hollandaise sauce. But that one was because the first time I had it, I thought it was a cheese sauce, and it was not. And so that's that story. I don't understand pickles. Like, I don't get it. I get it. And you're allowed to like them. And I don't get cats. I don't get why we want these. That's it. Weird, it's sunny at my place. It is not. It's not sunny at your place, Mike. Your place is just like 5 blocks over there. And it's not sunny there. That's lies. The speech to text option is what is censoring my fucking swearing. Well, maybe type your own words. And then it won't do that. Stop being lazy. I only like tomato soup because dunking grilled cheese in it is amazing. You know what would be better than that, though? Not dunking it in tomato soup. Have you tried not doing that? Have you tried dunking it in a better soup? You should try a better soup. I bet it would be even better. I think he might be... I think he might have something. I think he might have like a bug, like a fly. Or... Nope, that's just his body. He's just fatty. He's Fatty McFatterson. Oh. So, no class tomorrow, which is going to be nice. Make this chip and dip, maybe, and record that. And then I want to churn out a couple of turning videos just to have them in the bank and be able to just like have them ready to release so that I can get to work on the guitars, so that I can get to Sean's bass. soon. Subjects on here tonight, all over the board. They always are, man. They always go all over the place. I have to sleep. I hope you all have a great week. You guys always cheer me up. Yay! Bye, Gretchen. We won't see you next week. We will see you whenever the next show is, which is either before or after next Saturday, because next Saturday I am unavailable. I didn't get to see the spider. Can we go back? Sure. He's up in the corner, up there. He's like 2.5 inches. If he spread his legs out, I bet he'd be 3. He's pretty good. When are you finishing your guitars, Mike? That's the plan, is to get some videos in the bank to be able to release so that I'm not always just constantly keeping up with the video schedule, so that I can finish those guitars off. And then I want to try and get Sean his bass by Christmas. But we'll see. You gonna name the spider George? Nope. Spider is named... I don't know. I haven't thought about it. He or she has not, a name has not come to me yet for it. Spider's name is Douglas, and he is furry. Furry? Really? That's how you're gonna spell that? Is that how your phone spelled that? Did you say that out loud and your phone spelled it like that? Because your phone is fucking stupid if that's what happened. Like that's not even a word. Why would it spell it like that? I called mine Steve. Yeah, see it? Steve. Steve the cat, Steve the spider. Yo, gangstas, did I miss anything? You missed a lot. We did so many things. We did so many things. I had a delicious sandwich that you missed. We talked about the pointlessness of cats. And we, as a team, as a group, we decided that yes, cats should not be pets. I think is where we settled in on that. Except for Steve, the cat is the only good one, apparently. My daughter names all the house spiders. So then you can't murder them, I guess, hey? If they've got names, is that why she does it? So that you can't go around killing them? I'm gonna have another smokerette. Oh, because I was undernourished and under nicotine, and now I'm fully nourished but still under nicotine. Shout out to Bud. Oh, Bud is just as cool as Steve. We don't know. We've never seen them both together to make a decision. Since you're a Turner, name the spider Spinderella. Spinder? I mean, maybe he doesn't need to have a name. If he has a name, I'll feel bad if he surprises me and I murder him. Maybe tomorrow, if I'm out here. I'll be out here tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I may just sort of rescue him and put him back outside so that he doesn't surprise me and get murdered. Are we fighting for second place? Oh, hold on, let's see. Marvo is winning with 225 XPs. Wow. I photographed my third comet 2 days ago. C2025A6 Lemon. It's a good name for a comet. Should have named the comet Steve. Marv sent me a cool pic of a waterfall the other day. It's square. I was like, it wasn't vertical, so that's good. But square format. You don't see square format very often. I mean, Instagram, I guess, but we have three backyard cat that decided that our patio is their territory. They are useful. I think I mentioned this before. Did I tell you about garlic mashers? I don't know anything about these garlic mashers. This is news. What's this? There was a little bit of garlic involved in the sandwich tonight. Not much, but a little bit. Just don't let the spider bite you with your luck. Wrong you won't get Spidey powers. Just mutate in a spider monster. No, I just get a big ass welt probably. It'd lay eggs in my arm or some shit and then... How about that video today though, that with the drawers? That was something. It's like I don't know. It's like I got like a half an hour in the edit, and I was like, "You're only 2/3 of the way through this thing. Like, what are you doing?" I don't like leaving stuff out. I don't, if I'm showing the process of making something, I don't like skipping things. I don't like watching videos that do that where you're like, wait, how'd you get to there? Like what? There's got to be some missing information here. I don't like that. So I don't want to do that. So if the video's got to be 45 minutes, the video's got to be 45 minutes. Like, oh, have a great week. Can't keep my eyes open. All right, later, Tom. Shop stool is just another failed project. It happens. Hello from Virginia, Mike Langland from Virginia. How you doing, my friend? Saw the video today. I made the smartest comment I've ever made on YouTube. I'll have to go have a look. I was working all day, so. Haven't seen any of the comments on that video yet. Sure, Paul made a hilarious comment about a shop stool for some reason. But I'll go find out after this, maybe. Or maybe I'll just go to bed. I don't know. He just doesn't know how to make a shop stool. That's okay. We all have our limits. I have made a shop stool before. It was before I even made YouTube videos. I made a shop stool. It was just horrible. I mean, I just screwed together some boards and put a seat on it, but I made one. Flat board and 4 poles. It's a bit complicated. It's super complicated. Conscious and semi-alert is all I'm claiming. I mean, sometimes that's all you can be. I honestly, sometimes I am disappointed that I'm conscious and alert. Do you have heat on in your garage yet? No. No, it's over there. I refuse to turn it on for as long as I can. Just read the comment, Cosmin. Best I've ever seen on YouTube. While you guys are building this up, it better be really good. I'm going to be extremely disappointed if this isn't the best comment. Like, you guys are... This better not be Avatar. Like, everybody made out like Avatar was the best fucking movie in the history of mankind when it came out. Then I watched it. This better not be Avatar. Now Mike is intrigued. I mean, you're building it up, so it better not suck. I mean, Avatar didn't suck. I should clarify. I don't think Avatar sucked. But it was certainly not what everybody made it seem like it was going to be. In terms of, like, the awesomeness. Oh, I think maybe we'll get this guy wrapped up for tonight. It was great in 3D to watch, not the story so much. I mean, it was fine. It was neat, I guess. Like, but damn. When is your next live? I do this, well, I was going to say I do this every Saturday night. I do this almost every Saturday night. Next week is not, because I have a thing that I have to be at all night. But almost every Saturday night, and usually when I am either going to miss a Saturday night or have missed a Saturday night, I will do another random one. So, I do about 60 of these a year. Saturday nights in general, but sometimes randomly other times. So I cannot say exactly when my next one is, because I know that it's not next Saturday. But I don't know if that means that it's Thursday instead, or if it's Monday, Tuesday after it. You no longer do Tuesdays, question mark? I only did Tuesdays for a little bit. And I sometimes do a Tuesday one, but usually that's because I missed the Saturday show. Usually what happens is if I have something going on a Saturday, I'll do it on a Tuesday after instead. But I don't know. Next Saturday, he's attending a Masticators Anonymous meeting. No, I'm not anonymous about that at all. I will masticate all over. Take care, all. See you next time Mike decides to grace us with his presence. That's right. Recognize. Appreciate that I bothered to do this at all. And if you have not hit the thumb button, make sure you do that. And if you want to help out financially, you can head over to patreon.com/woodenthingsandstuff and do that there. Not as many people were showing up. I don't remember, honestly. I remember I was doing them because Saturday nights I was too tired to actually do work and work on making stuff. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll start doing 2 shows a week, and on Tuesday, because I'm not so tired after work, I'll make stuff. But I think it was just the 2 shows a week was too many shows. I believe, though, I was also drinking. And I don't do that anymore. So I think I was still drinking when I was doing that. I don't remember. All right, Eric's leaving. Paul's leaving. I think I'm probably leaving. I'm pretty tired. I'll go check out the comments on today's video. The amazing today's video, the super exciting, what did I call it? Super exciting video title. And then I'll go to bed. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good plan. Until next time, the waterfall was swear. Marv screwed that up. And I'm going to point it out because I know that he's mad about it. I know that he's mad that he hit enter before he noticed. Let's all point it out and laugh. It's all the perspective correction it needed. Well, obviously. Yeah. Hey, it was a good video. Thanks. Did you say that on that video? Because I need engagement so that YouTube knows that people liked it. So I can get my dozens of cents. All right. Bye for now, everybody. I don't tend to leave YouTube comments ever. It's because you're a bad friend. Wow. That's not true. It was funny. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. We will see you when we see you, I suppose. It'll either be... Oh, band practice is canceled on Thursday. And I don't remember why. But one of the boys pre-canceled Thursday night band practice. So maybe Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. Bye for now. Harsh, I know. But it's funny though. Bye everybody. See you next time.